Today we're going to be looking at how to make graphs. Graphs are used to capture data as well as other information. Data drives everything within our lives, especially when it comes to products and other such. So hopefully this is a good refresher for a lot of you and a handy tool for the future. The first thing we need to look at is the parts of a graph. They're as follows. X-axis, typically time or amount, goes here. Y-axis, typically values, numbers, or amounts, go here. Now let's move on to the part where most students have trouble, the scales. When designing a scale, you have to put little tick marks on both of the axes to be able to follow along accurately with your data. If we were to give a definition and perhaps a little troubleshooter, it'll be in the next slide. Scales. Scales are the marks on a graph. Must be equal in amount apart. So why all this talk about data? Simply this is that when working with lots of data, you need to be able to get a clear picture in order to convince others of what it's going to be. Tomorrow you're going to be looking at multiple graphs and creating a story for a made-up business based upon it. Until then, though, what I'd like you to think about is a time that you had to gather a lot of information on something before you had to make a decision. It doesn't have to be incredibly personal, but just something that shows the fact that you had to gather some information before going. Have a good one.